It's the grandson of right thought. A woman can't conceive a child until she's ready, until her body has been made ready to bear children. Correct? I mean, a girl is born, but she doesn't come here just able to have children. She has to be prepared by nature, by the hand of Abba. When her body's ready, then she can have a child. Well, the same thing goes for you in this truth. You and the Word of God, you and Christ. You can't bear any birth or any newness or any new wine, new knowledge, new teaching of Christ until your heart has been prepared and made fertile, not barren, but able to produce an offspring or a result. You see? And many people in this world, hearts simply just have not been made ready. They're barren. So the words of Christ are not able to take hold in them and produce any tangible result in their life. They may hear the words of Christ, but they're not able to make offspring with them. Just as a girl who's barren may be able to receive your seed that you give her, no matter how much seed you give her, but she doesn't give you any plant in return. She doesn't give you a offspring. Is this true or is it not true? A barren woman, you can plant as much of your seed as you want in her, but she will not give you anything. The same thing goes with the barren mind or heart. Christ's words are the seeds that are being sprinkled constantly into the ears and hearts of men. But because of their barrenness, they're not able to produce an offspring and a seed and see a tangible change in their life. That's the baby we want to see, is the manifestation of the sons of God. Isn't that what the scripture says? And the only way that can happen is the seed must fall in your earth and it die and burst forth into a new thing. Is that not what is written? Seed doesn't grow lest it die first. Fall into the soil and die. Well, the soil is that womb, your heart. Remember he said some seed fell on hard, rocky ground. That's a heart he's talking about, you guys. Y'all know that, right? Some fell on good ground and it brought forth fruit. So nothing that I'm saying to you is any different than what the master has already taught you. The only thing I'm doing is making it in modern day layman's terms for you so that you have no excuse to not understand what it says. That's why I speak so plainly to you. This is Abba Yah's grace and love sent to you, to your ears and your heart. That's all I'm here for, is to be used as a servant of the Most High so that he may put his words in my mouth and speak them to your heart. So will you hear his words and bear fruit today? Are you made fertile or are you barren and can't produce an offspring? You can't produce a result. Now, we know the scenario of the wheat and the tares. Are you able to distinguish between a wheat and a tare when you see it? That's the question you need to ask yourself today. Am I able to tell the difference when I'm dealing with a wheat and a tare? First of all, am I able to understand the parable of the wheat and tares, knowing that that means that I'm dealing with people? And do I know what a tare is? And do I know what wheat is? So I'm able to understand the differences that he's telling me. See? Are you equipped with all of that today? Is it necessary to you to know that kind of stuff? Are you hungering and thirsting for those answers? Because if you're not, then you won't get them. Your heart isn't yearning for it, so you won't get it. It's not about God or Christ or anyone else. It is about what your heart desires today. Do you want a child? If you do, then you will look for a husband to give you seed, to bear a child, then won't you? See how simple that is? So what husband are you seeking out to bear a child with? Christ or idols? See, idol is a dildo. Look at the words, very similar. Dildo, idol. You see that? And I'm not trying to be funny. That's actually what it is. An idol is a dildo. You see? Christ is the husband. He is your fertilize. He fertilizes your seed. He fertilizes your egg. He is your husbandman. You see that? So when you go off onto other doctrines and other teachings, he says you're going a whoring or committing adultery, does he not? So then in other words, you're going out being with other men, you're playing with toys, things that cannot bring you children. You're using a dildo instead of your husband to bring yourself some type of satisfaction you think you're going to get. Y'all understand that? What I'm actually really telling you right there? See how nothing I'm actually telling you is fleshly? How nothing I'm actually ever telling you is carnal? It's always spiritual if you have ears to hear it. You see? And like I say, the issue now where you find yourself is the pressure cooker of being in the environment that is actually against you. People whose hearts have not been made ready. People whose hearts do not receive Christ. They do not receive him as their husband. They reject him. And that causes you to live in an environment where you are living among people who don't keep Christ's commandment. And what is Christ's commandment, y'all who are listening to me? What did Christ command us? That you love one another as I have loved you. That's what he said. So then if they don't keep Christ's commandment, are they loving? Now my question to you, what God on the earth, his commandment is that you love your neighbor as you love yourself? Is it the God of the Israelites? The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? Is that his command? Yes, it is. So that means the world rejects the God of the Israelites. While they all say they love him and they all go after him, they don't keep his simple commandment, which is to love your neighbor as you love yourself. That's all we were required to do. If you don't believe me, read Ecclesiastes and see what it says at the end of all things, after you've done everything in life that you possibly can do. When you settle down and you go, well, what ain't vanity? Out of all the shit that I did, what wasn't a waste of time? And what did he say? Fearing God and keeping his commandments. And his commandments ain't grievous. They ain't hard to do. They easy to do. So you live among amassed people who do not keep his commandments because they don't accept him as their husband. They're whores. They're chasing after vanity, material wealth on a daily basis. They still believe in it. Even though it is written in that same book that they say that they believe, it's written right in there that all the things that they are built in this world will be destroyed with fervent heat. It will all burn up. All of it will. And we are told because it will burn up. What kind of mind should we have then about life? That's what it says in there. How should you be thinking about life then, seeing that it's all going to be burnt up? Why are y'all chasing after the new 2022, the new 2023, the new 2024? Every year you're going to do that, not realizing it's going to be burned up? And you hypocrites are saying you know it's going to be burned up, but yet you're still selling yourselves out for this shit? Y'all still sell yourselves out for a collection plate to pass around? Y'all still doing that instead of putting food on the poor table? Instead of putting a coat on a poor man's back, shoes on a poor woman's feet, instead of doing that, what do? You go into a building built with the hands of men. When Abba Yah says, I shall not dwell in a temple built with hands, y'all, why y'all don't listen to his word? It's because you're not married to him. You listen to him, and then you listen to a whole bunch of other people. You listen to a whole bunch of other shit. You click on a whole bunch of other doctrines to try to get some type of knowledge you think you're going to have. If everything's going to be burnt with fervent heat, why are you paying attention to anything you can see? That's my fucking question for all you niggas that say you love my God. Because I'm jealous for him. So I'm making sure you do. Bitch, you want to live in the house with my husband, I'm going to run a background check on your ass. The fuck I'm going to do. So I want to know. And let's see if that's what the Bible tells me to do. Test the spirits. So that means do a background check on this nigga. Because I know how you sneaky hoes like to get down. I know how you side bitches like to be. Y'all like to try to usurp and take a queen's position. So, no. We gonna run a background check and make sure your ass is humble, lowly, meek, and of a quiet spirit, just like the Bible says we're supposed to be. Y'all think it's strange that I sit up here and I hold my brothers and sisters accountable. Well, isn't that love? Isn't it? That we confess our faults one to another so we can pray for each other thereby and get strengthened. That we can look at ourselves and say, you know what? Yes, that made me uncomfortable when that brother said that because it exposed me. Shit, in other words, the Cinderella slippers clicked on my fucking feet when he was talking. Click. So, but I do need to get that together. I'm just running from it, but I do need to fucking get that shit straight. I do. That's going to benefit you to be in that place with your heart right there. See, I need to work out my problems. Truthfully be there. Broken, contrite heart about your issues instead of blaming somebody for telling you you got the issue. Because the person who's telling you got it is the one who loves you. The one who's saying, do you love Christ and only love Christ? And you say you love Christ. Well, then there should be, your friend should say, when you're not loving Christ, you say, hey, you're not loving Christ. You say you are, you're being a hypocrite. Don't be a hypocrite. I'm not friends with hypocrites. That's real friendship. But y'all don't get that shit. Y'all don't want nobody holding y'all accountable in this world. Y'all are sick as hell for that shit. Y'all are sick as fuck for that. And I really mean it. You are not healed at all. You can't be healed if you're still running from your own shit. How can you be healed if you don't fucking never find out what's wrong? Nigga sick as fuck, laying there, can't move, can't do shit. He refuses to find out what's wrong with him, but he says, don't worry, I'll be healed. What? If you find out what's wrong, you can dig the root out and do what you need to do to get it straight. But no. These niggas just deny. Deny. Everybody's chasing after the same shit. And I'm just going to straight say it to y'all. I'm going to say it to whoever's listening. Because it's vanity for me to tell you anything else. This is the point. Abba don't want y'all chasing after mammon. He has already said in his word that you can't serve him and mammon. He didn't say some other shit. If y'all are wondering what y'all sickness is, he said mammon, material pleasures, material wealth. Y'all are sick with that shit. You're sick with it so bad you'll kill for it. You're sick with it so bad you'll sell your own ass out for it. You're sick with it so bad you will prostitute for it. You are so sick with it you will backstab for it. You will lie, steal, kill, deceive for material gain. You think Abba Yah is pleased and happy with that because you justify it by saying, I got a family to feed. I got children to take care of. So I had to make that damn choice. Fuck no, you didn't have to fucking make that choice, bitch. Stop making excuses for bad behavior. Aren't you tired of that? Don't you get sick of looking at yourself in the mirror knowing you're being a bitch every goddamn day? Doesn't that make you sick of your own fucking face? Doesn't it? and say, you know what, man, I got to keep it real today. Fuck that shit. I got to keep it real. I've been doing this, and that's wrong. So then why am I even giving any of my energy to what somebody else has done that's wrong when I actually have wrong shit in my own house? That's a hypocrite. That's a phony, a perpetrating fake ass bitch. That's what that is. And I'm straight telling it to you so you can come out of it. Don't mistake this medicine I'm giving you for something that's going to harm you. It's going to make you feel better, you little child. See, if you still think medicine is nasty, you're proving you're a child, nigga. Because when you get grown, are you making friendly faces and doing all? No, you just fucking take the shit. When you're a true adult, you just take the fucking shit that works. You just do it. When you're a kid, you fucking putting it off. Oh my God, wait, mommy, wait a minute, hold on. Let me get myself together first. You're trying to make me do it now, wait. Can I have some water first? Okay. Okay, give it to me. What? If you're still doing that and you call yourself an adult, then you're just lying to your damn self. You're lying. Now, what y'all want in this world is a nigga to stroke y'all fucking ego and just lie to you bitches. Yes, everything that you think is good, you want somebody to just tell you, yes, you're so smart. Yes, you're so talented. Oh my God, look at your skill level. Oh my God, look how well you do that. Oh my God, look how many subscribers you have. Oh my God, look how many likes you got on that picture. Oh my God, look at that dress she's wearing. Oh my God, look at that new surgery so-and-so has done. Oh my God, look who just came out of the closet. Oh my God, look who just changed their sexual orientation. Oh my God, look what more bullshit's going on in this fucking world. That's all the fuck you fuckers are doing. But then as soon as somebody says, hey, that's wrong. Hey, get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all niggas start talking like Canelo Alvarez was talking about Andrade. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. That's what y'all say to the righteous. As soon as the righteous be like, hey, man, you wrong there. Hey. I mean, I literally have watched it over and over and over. You'll see people arguing. One of them is in the wrong. The moment you call that person out on their wrongdoing, they lash out at you. Now, how should you have known that was going to happen before it happened? You didn't read Moses? There were two Hebrew Israelite brothers fighting. Moses went to break them up. So in other words, he held them accountable. Hey, brothers, don't do this thing. Y'all are brothers. That's what he said. One of them didn't want to be held accountable. He said, hey, it says the one who did the wrong. See, nigga, how the Bible do. See how I do. How accurate that shit be? See? The one that was in the wrong said, what you gonna do? Kill me like you killed that Egyptian? Is that what he said or is that not what he said? Y'all should know that's what it said because I'm putting it right there on the screen and showing your ass that's what it say. So that's what happens to you when you hold people accountable. It's right there in the Bible to show you ahead of time, like he said his word would always do for you. Prepare you, teach you. Be a high tower, a buckler, a shield. That's what his word is. It's everything you need out here. You be going through some shit. You look right in the Bible. Somebody in there went through the same shit, and it tells you how they dealt with it. And so you just deal with it accordingly. You just deal with it accordingly. As soon as some shit happens, just do what Yahushua do. As soon as they come to Yahushua with some bullshit, you just do. You read it, you say, oh, that's what he did. You do the same shit. But it's when you try to do some other shit. It's when you prove that he ain't your husband. That's when you prove it, bitch. That's when you're proving it. That's when you're proving you're a bitch and not a woman. When you're a whore and not a wife, you're proving it by listening to somebody else. Because I'm telling you right now, all you women in the world didn't know it was about that. You didn't know that that was adultery. It's when you take another man's thoughts into your being. It's not about you just laying with the man physically. What did Christ say about the man? He said, if a man commit adultery in his heart with a woman, he's already committed adultery. He ain't got to physically do it. So the same thing with you, sister. The moment you received his thoughts, fuck that nigga telling you you look beautiful. He lying to you just to get what he want from you. He just telling you what you really think you want to hear. So so then you should receive it as such. Bullshit. But nope. Y'all listen to all these other niggas that beef your head up with bullshit thinking you're missing out on something. The next thing you know, you 45 years old, fat as fuck, looking like SpongeBob SquarePants by the shape. with a fucking wig on your fucking head, with dentures in your fucking mouth. Nothing on your body is no longer healthy, plump, beautiful, standing up, sitting up, none of that shit. All that shit sagging like a plastic fucking bag. Every time you get in the shower, you're scared to look at yourself in the fucking mirror now. That's what happens to you when you act like a fucking whore. But you retain all your youth. You retain all your beauty when you stay with one man your whole existence. And that one man is Christ for us. So we will retain our youth and our beauty if we cleave unto his word and stop trying to get words from other people, other thoughts, other ideas. Fuck their ideas. The shit is bullshit. You should know it. You shouldn't be going, Christ told us the truth. And let's see if somebody else did too. Fuck them other niggas, cause I'm down with mine. Fuck them other niggas. I don't need to know if another nigga knows something when I got the pearl of great price. Is that not what's written? Everything I'm saying to you is written. So there's no reason for you to doubt it. There's no reason for you to be skeptical. There's no reason for you to scratch your damn head because I'm giving you the proof for you. I'm not just telling you shit and you have to go look this shit up. I'm telling you the shit and I'm putting it up there for you so you ain't gotta go look. I'm doing the work for your ass. So to tell me I don't love you is bullshit. Try to tell me I'm not loving you is bullshit. So there's nothing left for us to do but encourage one another in the word. That's all we got to do. We ain't got to do shit else because that's all we need. The word. The word is here, y'all. He here. They go, oh man, we're waiting for Christ to come. He here. If he wasn't here, then how the hell are you hearing the truth? Because Christ is the truth. Can a man's mouth utter the truth without Christ being in that man? Oh shit, checkmate again, like we always do with this shit. So then if Christ be speaking to you and he be here, why are you waiting for him? Why are you waiting for him? Do as Christ do and you'll be one with him. He said, keep my Father's commandments and you'll understand everything I've taught you. Just keep his commandments. If you will be perfect, sell all you have and give to the poor and come and follow me. If you would be perfect. I was like, I want to be perfect. So I gathered up all my goods when I still had my house and everything. Gathered up all my goods. I took that shit to the poor and I was giving it all away every single day until I had nothing left. And eventually didn't have a home anymore. Because I followed after Christ. I did what he said, dude. Because I was like, I want to be perfect. See how my heart yearning for that? Is your heart yearning today? And for you who's not, sorry for you, man, because y'all about to suffer like a motherfucker. And I have to say it like that because that's actually what's coming for your ass. Great suffering. Listen and hearken to this. If you have a heart for Yahushua at all, you lost sheep are going to go through great tribulation because you didn't come in when he first called. So you're not at this level where you're vehement against the shit of this world, fully embracing Christ to the utmost with full faith in his promises for you. If you're not at that level, if you're still on the fence, you're going to go through great suffering. I keep telling you that. You are going to, because everything here will be dissolved. So if you're working to buy more real estate, you're working for vanity. If you're working to get more cars, vanity, nigga. If you're working to get more diamonds and gold, vanity, nigga. If you're working to get more materials, vanity, nigga. If you're working to get more stocks and more stock bonds and more whatever, vanity, nigga. If you're working to get more land and buy up more of the earth and islands and put people out of their land and take their resources, it's vanity, nigga. It's all vanity. You didn't keep God's commandments, you stupid idiot. So all you had to do was one thing. And you took that one pearl and cast it behind your back, and I caught that motherfucker and put it right in my pocket. Every pearl y'all threw, I caught them, bitch. I won every one. Thank you. Because he gave it to every man. He gave it to every man. Well, while y'all threw them to the side, I pick it and put it in my pocket. And I like a chipmunk with pearls all in my cheeks. While y'all out there looking desolate and lost, thinking that the material was what you had to be chasing after. That was all that mattered to you. and you found it was vanity. So at this hour, you little lambs remain lambs. Chill out. Relax. No, you got a shepherd. You ain't got to fight no battle, so therefore you ain't even got to get mad. Don't get mad. Don't get emotionally invested in this shit. Don't let nobody drag you into a pit of despair, of fear, of negativity, of arguments, of backbiting, of gossiping or hearsay. Don't let nobody pull you into that shit. You stay on your rock, you sit back and you relax, and anybody who ain't up there with you, you just say, hey, well, sorry for you, brother. Somebody, basement time, slam. You put their ass right down in the basement where they belong. You don't go down there and talk to them. You stand at the top of the stairs and you wait for them to come up there. And if they don't, that's on them. That's on them. Because just like the days of Noah, so shall it be in the coming of the Son of Man. Ain't going to be much people going. It ain't going to be many into the new earth. That's going to be the elders of the new earth. That's going to be able to teach the children about the old earth. They're going to come to you saying, tell us about the old world, elder. It's going to be you, the originals. The ones who were found worthy to escape all of these things that come on the earth. Praise your Father for that, Israel, for being found worthy. Thank him for his grace today. If you have found it, thank him today. Thank him. Because great tribulations and terrors are coming to this earth. They're coming. And they shall not slack or lack. So blessed are those who are found worthy to escape all of those things that shall come on the earth and escape the hour of temptation. All praise to the Most High, Abba Yah in the highest, the great I am, and to the Lamb. Shalom.